woke up, man, this morning with some disturbing news out of Israel. That Hamas kidnapping children, putting them in cages, killing women, killing the elderly. That's some coward shit. That's cowardly. And for all y'all Black Lives Matter who ain't saying nothing, well, let me figure out exactly what happened before I say anything. Fuck you. Figure out what? It ain't never been cool to kidnap kids and put them in cages. It ain't never been cool to kill women and elderly. Never been. No matter where you from, what you represent, what tribe you from, it don't matter. There ain't never been no cool. There ain't never been nothing that nobody supported. And then you go and hide and put the kids in front of you as a barricade. That's some coward shit. All you politicians who always have something to say on the contrary, I see you. Fuck you. All you Black Lives Matter people who always have something to say and always supported everything else and you quiet now, fuck you too. Only place in the world where I can go and study Torah and eat kosher food. Only place in the world. Some coward shit, dog. And all y'all support it, fuck you. On my mama, we don't respect none of y'all for that. Peace.
Shalom. Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the elders of Great Millstone as GMS. Peace and blessing to the Akim and a few Akwath across the four winds. This is your brother Batamayim from Great Millstone, Houston, coming to you with a quick lesson. Now, I saw this video. I wasn't going to do a lesson on it, but the Spirit just wanted me to bring out a few precepts. Now, this is one of my, I liked him when he played for the Phoenix Suns, Amari Stoudemire. He signed with Nike. Really good player, He even went overseas. I guess the NBA kind of flushed him out the league when he, I guess something happened with his eye. I think he had got poked in his eye or whatnot. So he wears goggles and glasses when he plays. But he went overseas to play to continue to make money. I guess they kind of flushed him out the league. Now, I believe he ended up playing in Israel. That's why he was mentioning about the only place to go to study the Torah and eat kosher. Well, if you're studying if you're studying the Torah, why you shave your beard? Because he had a beard, but he also had dreads. So of course he was going off with the dreads. That's not a part of our custom. But he had a beard. Now he shaved his beard. He cut his hair. Like, what are you doing? He knows that he's an Israelite, but he also believes in, I guess, the Jewish, practices, because that's why he was saying the only place to go to eat kosher. Well, they also have kosher pig. I believe they have kosher cigarettes. So is that actually kosher? But Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm bringing out some precepts to kind of break down some of his points that he was bringing out. Actually, let me start with this one. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shall thou mar the corners of your beard. Now, when you go into this word mar, I'm on the King James online. Is shachath, Strong's H7843. I'm just going to get straight to the outline. To destroy, corrupt, go to ruin, decay. I think there was another word. Destroyer. He destroyed his beard. And then actually, let me look it up in the etymology. Let's see what it says in the etymology online. To deface, disfigure. You disfigured your face by cutting your beard. To waste, to spoil. To hinder, to offend. You offend the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai by cutting your beard. To trouble, confuse. It does bring confusion also. It pulls off that effeminate spirit. But going back to waste, when you go to the barbershop or whatnot and you cut your hair or your beard, the hair falls to the floor, and what you do with it? You throw it in the trash. It goes to waste. But you're not supposed to line up your head or cut off your beard. So he talking about the Torah, and he not even keeping the commandments. Sirach chapter 12 verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. His enemy talking about you can only come here to eat kosher. Yeah, I mean, they so-called have kosher things, but you can eat kosher anywhere, just as long as you're not eating abominable foods. You know, a lot of brothers go to like Indian spots and Asian spots, you know, like markets or grocery stores to find, you know, healthy, you know, non-abominable food to eat, you know, righteous food to eat. But also, he was talking about, you know, people, you know, I guess the whole situation in Hamas and et cetera, et cetera. But Job chapter 4, verse 7, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? So them being captive and being bombed, hey, they not praising Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah in the Holy Land. He probably doesn't even know the Lord's name is Yahweh or Yahweh Shah, because he's practicing over in Israel. You know, those aren't the real Israelites, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American. You're an Israelite. You're practicing the heathen. Let me get that too. Salakia. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Well, one sign he saw from heaven was those those missiles, those rockets being shot off, you know, to the Holy Land, which that place is going to be destroyed if you actually understood the scriptures. You're not supposed to learn the way of the heathen, because what you're doing is doing heathenistic customs, shaving off your beard. Egyptians do that. Edomites do that. Really, all these other heathen nations do it, especially the wicked. You know, they force you to shave your beard in the military. They force you to shave your beard in high school. I was talking with a brother, a young elder brother in the camp. We was talking about high school or whatnot, and how at graduation you would have, you know, principals and, you know, I'll just say staff members. They'll have razors and clippers if you had a beard. And the brother said, we 18, we graduating. Why do we need to shave our beard to walk across the stage? We already did all of the work. But that's just the wickedness that these heathens push onto the nation of Israel. They mainly want to do it to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You Israelites. And that's why the Lord say, learn not the way of the heathen. Don't go into the way of these heathens. And then then the last precept I wanted to go into, Matthew chapter 16. The point is in verse 3, but I'm going to start at the top, and then I'm going to read down to verse 3. Matthew chapter 16, verse 1. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempted and desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven. And that's a lot of, you know, wicked leaders in Israel. They want to see signs from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Well, us preaching on the highways and hedges is a sign. Northern and the southern kingdom coming back to preach together is a sign. And there's plenty of other miracles, you know. A lot of different signs that they were trying to tempt the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to do. And then the title, actually, it says Pharisees and Sadducees test Yahweh Shai. They constantly testing. I like to say, you want to test the professor? Like, no. He's the ultimate dean. You know, you can't test Yahweh Shai. Hey, people are foolish, but let me get back to the scriptures. Salakia. Matthew 16:2, and he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, you say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and low ring. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the times? You think he's discerning the signs of the time? Matthew 24:6 goes into, you know, wars and rumors of wars right now. If you were reading the scriptures, if you were under the correct doctrine, the correct teachers, you would know what time they were living in. If you were measuring the time diligently. And when I seen when I first seen him, come out, start talking about it, I was like, okay, the brother, because there are athletes, that understand the word, they may be helped, to the prophets. I'm sure there's a lot of brothers out there, and in a different sport realm, different celebrities, movie stars, that help, secret disciples. But when I first saw him, I was like, okay, he's coming around. But also listening to our elder apostles and the elders, they constantly was pushing like, hey, these celebrities, you got to watch them. A lot of them are sellouts, which made sense. So fast forward, I hadn't even been watching ESPN as much as I used to. And I'll say a year or so ago, I had seen him on I was just trying to see what was going on in the NBA, and I seen him on the little NBA countdown show, one of the little NBA shows, and I was like, oh man, he back on the scene or whatnot. So he was doing all that tour of this and preaching about Israel, Israelites, and things like that. But now he's back to, following his enemy, which I highly doubt he believed Esau is Edom, or Esau Edom is his enemy. That's why I brought out Sirach 12 and 10. He been sold out. He want those Nike contracts. He want to have his Rolex and luxury cars and things like that. You got to be willing to sacrifice that for the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And before I get out of here, let me read the definition of hypocrite in Etymology Online, and I'm going to close it out. False pretender to virtue or religion. He's a false pretender. He's not following the scriptures. He's saying like he's in a Torah. You're in a Torah, but you shave your beard. That makes absolutely no sense. A stage actor, pretender, dissembler. So and like the elders say, and it makes sense. These guys they're all actors, just like Tupac. That guy was a character. He was an actor. My boys in the world had got mad at me. I was like, Tupac wasn't no gangster. I mean, that guy went to a performing arts school, like a high-level performing arts school. Like, he was a high-level actor. I mean, I took, AP classes. I went to like I'll just say a magnet school. But I am from the hood, so I hung around, my boys in the hood. No pun intended, but my boys in the hood, a lot of them were in the streets, and even, family and friends were in the streets, but that didn't make me a gangster. Like, yeah, I'm around it. I understand it. I see it. I know how to maneuver, in and out of it, but Tupac was no more gangster than me. Like, there's other brothers that, especially in the truth, I know there's brothers way more in the streets than, these actors, like Tupac and a lot of these new age rappers, but they just pretenders. But let me get the word dissembler in the etymology also. One who conceals his opinions, character, etc. under a false appearance. One who pretends that a thing which is not. A dissembler is one who tries to conceal what he is. A hypocrite. One who tries to make himself appear to be what he is not, especially to seem better than he is. Like, you're no better than church folk, really, because you're mixing and mingling, with Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. They're taking your identity and you want to mix and mingle with them because they're in rulership. The earth, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So you want to be amongst the wicked, you want to mix and mingle with them, you're going to receive the same judgment as them. But that's all that I had on this. Lord willing, this was edifying. Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the elders of Great Millstone as GMS. Peace and blessings to the Akim and a few Akwat across the four winds. And Lord willing, this was edifying to the hopeful elect across the four winds. Shalom and a Baba Ball. Kwam Yashala. The real